morning, you have you, yo. When you wake up in the morning, you have to give thanks. Yes, Jah. Yes, mostly. Wake up this morning and me good. Oh, beat up. Oh, beat up. Hey, my people. I'm gonna make the people them line up. Blessed. Well, not blessed, uprising. I mean, say me have to check myself with the blessed, you know. Uprising, strength and health and guidance through the day. In your going out and in your coming in. Peace and love. Yes, I. Give thanks to you, my brother. I appreciate you. Yes, man. When God bless you, you have to be amazing. You know? You have to be blessed. Because everything what you do, you're not just doing it because you want to do it. Remember, you know, you're a servant. We are servants. And we must serve the Most High in all aspects. Yes, people. Give thanks this morning for the uprising. Blessed to all those who are here. And send a guidance to those that are not. For those of you that hear who have ears will hear all the good things. Now people, this morning again is another Red Chronicles. Because like I said before, this is not just about charismatics. Bless. Good morning, my brother. Bless. Blessed to all. But not blessed uprising to all. From all over the world. My subscribers. Those who are sick. Those who are healthy. Those who are going through whatever you are going through this morning. If you wake up this morning and you're not feeling yourself, you are out of yourself, you know what? Just know we are living in the days when things is dreadful and rough and tough and evil and demonic. So you gotta make sure you stay on your circle, your P's and Q's. You have to. Cause guess what? They will take away your 3 points. You don't want nobody to snatch your 3 points. See? And in case you all don't know the 3 points, it's your life. See? Alright. So I bring some things forth this morning. As for the queen them and the kingdom. For the man and the woman them. Yes, I gotta touch base with the woman them. You see, people, it's the Redshot BlackStar. And as you come in, share some love, people. Just smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this video. Because you will not find, you see, that, yeah, man. Because I don't like to, I'm still cover me more, but yeah, man. Today, me never have time. The spirit just say, let you hear, let it out. I mean, let it out, you know. This is about my 5th time with Ras. At long Ras and cut it. Yeah. But like I said, the internals, these are internals, you understand? And I don't like to say they are dreadlocks. It's nothing dread about them. You see them. They are just internals to stay tuned. Seeing just like you have the pause and the ear, the pause with the ear and your arm. You're supposed to be able to be in tune with the paws on your hand. That means the animals, like I said, have whiskers and they use them for certain senses and to identify things and give them more of a clarity onto certain things. So we have all them things you have ear upon your face. Man don't like ear upon them face. Them chop off the hair and most men will say, well, because they want to look young or they don't like it, but people have a right to choose what they want. But I man leave my ear. Now and then I might go take a little shape up. That's not a regular thing. But now and then, if I have a event or something where I want, you know, somebody invite you somewhere with classy and you know, I just go and take a little shape up and make it look good, you know, and then go. Yeah, but the bagger chopping and looking like a young boy and no, because you see, I man know the purpose for these. I know why the most I allow this to go upon my face. You see? So I love it and I value it. And I know say during my time of tribals and tribulation, this is my groomer right there. So seeing why man fall back on, and start to, think on, the mind, the state of mind start elevate and some conscious vibes, yes I. So this is why the most I put it by your face. So if you don't know the purpose of it, you're gonna want to take it off and chop it off and ball it off. But you have the right to do that if that's what pleases you. But I man over the ear upon my face have enough purpose. Seeing even when making love to I man queen or I man woman, seeing I man could use it, yeah, and just rub it on her, around her neck and her ear and tickle her. You see that? And it make the thing spicy. You see that? Yeah, so I man know my thing. So if a man want to chop a film one, if a man want to chop a film one, that's his business. Me not gonna tell a man why I'm chopping beard. You do what you like. But let's come back to the topic, people. Real talk with the Redshot BlackStar. And this is why I say I man is in my own category. You see that? I man now watch nobody. So, God-fearing people, wanna hear me. God-fearing people, y'all should hear this. God-fearing people, it's a must. So, the black man with the black queen, or black king with the black queen, see, and we wants to know, why is it that the black queen or the black king doesn't see eye to eye with the queen, or the king don't see eye to eye with the queen, or vice versa. But you have to realize the king and the queen is in filth. Yeah. The queen and the king, which is the black man and the black woman, are walking in filth. Now they can say, Red, what do you mean? My clothes is clean. I smell good. I got the best cologne. I got that Gucci. They got all the, the name brand cologne, and they smell good, smelling good, and figure that your clothes is clean. That will make you clean. See how you're walking in field. Because why? You have to watch the queen and you have to watch the king. Let's talk with the queen now. Let's pick up the queen now. If she says she's a queen. Tell me, say, why would a queen want to walk down the street with her boobs out the door? A queen? Black queen. All of the black woman who say black man not respect them. All of the black woman that say, why I gotta be a B? Why are you talking to me like that? You don't even know me. I don't have to know you. You already tell me who you are. See? Why? What is the purpose of you walking with half of your behind? Your behind is outside. Why? For what is the purpose of that? And tell me, if you have a husband or a man, why would you still try to expose yourself? Eh? Are you not trying to create confusion? Are you not actually deliberately working deceitfully? Are you not trickified? Because what is the purpose for you to be putting out yourself? This is a question to all of the women then, where have the husband them and the man them, and find the shortest dress, the shortest dress, the shortest skirt, the shortest blouse or top. Who are you want to impress? Are you not participating with the less flesh desire? That's what you have, because you have a man. There's no need for you to be exposing yourself like that, unless you're practicing the ways of a whore. Now tell me, people, you have your wife, and you know, say, what your wife have is for your eyes only. But your wife gone as far and put all your business out. She don't care whatever they make. She just wants to fit in it. She don't care she disrespect herself. She don't care she disrespect her husband. She don't care she disrespect her daughter, her son. No, I figure when you grow older, you get wiser. But I see some big woman now, 60 years old, are going much, they are more lonelier. Some of them come out with no bras here, and their titty look like nunchucks. Then titty long like yardstick. And they are walking with this thing, and this thing is swinging, knocking them beside them face. And they have the eyes on the young boys then. Inviting the young boys in this nunchuck chaco war. To hang them with them breasts, them whole breasts. From since Adolf Hitler, before Christ, them whole nunchucks been held. Alright? And they have not come to a state of mind to cover themselves. A bunch of whores. What they have to put out for the young ones that are growing. Imagine a young girl, young child is growing and see her mom's butt is hanging all the time when she goes to the school, she goes to the store, she goes to the play area. Her mom's butt is, flies is always leaning on it. Flies is flying, always finding this butt. You know it's a bunch of demonic people. I have seen people are walking and sagging the pants and they have a bunch of waste matter into the bottom. And they're walking like this is the life. How could you walk in the public? I wish the officers would give them a ticket. And I want the ticket to be big. I want the summons to be big. Pull up your pants. No one don't want to see you. Grown men. Grown men. You see they are bending down right into the crack of the butt. It's out. Like they are selling something. They are intoxicated with sin. An abomination, they drink it. Yes. They're not gonna like me. This is why I say, guys, as you come in, please smash the like button, people. Share the video. You're gonna give me what's due for I. For I don't come to fight against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high and low places. So when I man come for talk, see, I don't expect a lot of people to like me, because they're a part of what's going on. So as soon as Red open his mouth, them say, here goes Red again. Red is persecuting us. Let me tell you something, guys. You cannot say you believe in the Almighty God, universal order, universal principles, and you are bowing to the filth. You being a two-faced, double-bellied rat. You know better, but you choose not to. And you try to bring that manner, that barbaric, sinful, disgusting way, you try to spread it like a virus. And make people believe that it's good. If it's good, you keep it. Keep it all for yourself. Keep it for your moms. Keep it for your cousin. Your generation, don't bring it to me. I don't need it. It kills. And people want to know why God is letting all of these happen. Why y'all are letting all of these things happen? Why are y'all allowing your children to grow in the manner that is not of the Most High? Why your mothers are walking these streets with your breasts out, with your butts out, with your pooch out? Why y'all are so disgusting? No manners, no etiquette. Huh? And y'all want to blame this on God? Y'all want to know why God? Why God what? Why you don't clean your ark? Why you don't look within yourself and uphold your composure? Why you running around here creating so much abomination and sin and thinking you're cute? That's why y'all are dying. So y'all are dying. You want to blame death on God? The wages of sin is death. Sin is what caused man to die in the first step. Stop creating sin. So people want to know. And these sinners, these abominators, these fornicators, they hide behind the sin. They make it look like, well, they don't really hide now. They oppose the abomination and try to spread it onto people. And if you tell somebody, man, you don't lust, they find it's impossible. You tell a person, man, listen, I got self-control. I ain't going to go to the club because I know when I go to the club, I know how I get down. I'm going to buy a shot, buy 2 shots, 3 shots. The liquor going to eat me. I'm going to get down. I'm going to be in the groove. Then I'm going to be an animal. See, in this society, in this time, you got to be an animal because that's animal instinct. The way they say you do everything the lower species than you do. You act like a dog, or a pig. So when you go to the club, your thing is how much could you eat? How much flesh could you devour? You don't even care if you get HIV in your mouth. You don't care. You're thinking you're going to have to eat like a buffet. There's a whole variety, and you got to be the man. That's when you're in sin. That's when you love sin. You know the people who love sin, they love the flesh. They love what man have offered them. You know them. They say, yeah, man, I gotta get this, man. Yeah, man. F this, F that. It's about the money and the beat. You have the choice. But when the black woman is walking and she says, well, I deserve respect from the black man. Of course you deserve respect, but you should earn that respect. You should earn that respect. Don't walk around in a trashy manner, because you see the difference, people, the difference between boy and man, there's a big difference. You see a young boy, growing up, he's looking for the knowledge. So when you meet a girl, he might say he's in love, infatuated, first time in getting the little kitty, and it's a new thing for him. Very excited. He might kill for that kitty. And pity he don't know how kitty stay. It's a pity he don't know. Because women are very powerful. And if a man don't know himself, a woman could cause him to lose his life over kitty. This is why when a man has children with a woman, and that woman, every time that man opens his mouth to scold his son or his daughter, that woman jumps up with her mouth, puts her mouth in it, stop that man from doing what he's doing. Women have boy children, and they pretend to go real soft on these boy children. They go to spoil them. And I tell them this boy children turn into men. A lot of women who calls themselves women, and then they're not. Because a real woman, my mother grew, 12 of us, 13 of us, without no father. That's a real woman. And her boy children, if my moms was alive today, I always say, when I speak to my moms, yes, mother, no, mother, yes, mom, no, mom. I never call my moms by her name. I always say mommy. I know my mother's name, but I never address my mother by her name. Okay? Women of today, they allow their children. They say, oh, there's no man in the house. You chase the man out of the house. For every time the man said something, you fight against it. Every time the man goes to school, his son, that same boy that you ain't going to be able to deal with because he's growing into a young bull. And he's going to give you problems. And you're going to need a man But guess what? You chase the father from teaching his son or his daughter right from wrong. Then that man leave you with his children now, because this is a country where women have a lot of rights. You can't say you want your child and say you kidnap it. So you allow these big mouth women that figure they know how to grow boy children. You allow them to keep the child. You allow them to keep the child, because if you, it knows that the world that you're living in, how crazy it is, and you're trying to prepare an order, a way of life for that child, for that soldier that would be a man. And the woman that's not a man is giving you a hard time to grow that boy the right way. What do you think will happen? There are fathers that was in the home, okay, and they left. They left. They couldn't take that big mouth woman. They couldn't take that ignorant woman. A lot of men is in prison today because of the ignorant mothers and some ignorant fathers, because it's not all the time mothers. There are some mothers that is very strict, and the father becomes like a little woman. Why are you hitting the boy? Don't hit him, because you got, yeah. So it goes both ways, but majority living here is women who spoil the boy children, cause the boy child to grow feminine, with feminine ways, okay? Cause the boy to pick up a girlish attitude because he grow around his moms. You cannot talk to him too rough, he'll cry. He's so soft. You can't speak to him, because before you, as a man, when I was a little boy and I hear a man talk, my leg tremble. My Lord said his voice is like 10,000 waterfalls. So why a man should sound like a little girl? You big grown man. I see big men with big muscles look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Big. And when they talk, you swear they take a little 11-year-old little girl and put it in their throat. Their voice box. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's seen in the Bible. A man is a man. A man should walk like a man, talk like a man, act like a man, because he's a man. Why would I want to act like a female when I'm a male? Why would I want to have female attitude when I'm a male? And much less I have boy children who's watching me. They're going to believe that, oh, well, it's okay. No, a girl is a girl and a boy is a boy. I'm not here to judge nobody. People choose their lifestyle. I'm talking about children, where adults are supposed to supervise and bring up them the right way and don't confuse them. The woman should know who she is and stay in her bloody place. She is a queen. You can't be a queen and a king at the same time. Stay and be dominant in your position. Be that queen that you are. But if you want to be a queen but you doesn't know the value of you as a woman, you always exposing yourself. You always out on the street cursing loud, nasty, no manners at all. That's not a woman. Most of the sisters you see here now, they can't cook, they can't do nothing. Now, how are you supposed to have a man? How do you suppose, when you give this man fried food, he gonna die? What, you gonna give him pizza all his life? Burger? So every time the man hungry, and you go to prepare something, you run into the corner store. You two pieces of fried chicken. Some hot wings. You're always ordering. Most people now, you know, the society that you're living in, they tell you gotta make a certain amount of money. Of course, because they know a lot of y'all can't cook. And you gotta make a certain amount of money, because majority of your money gonna go buying food outside. You're gonna be spending a lot of money. So a lot of people don't have time to cook. I ain't got time for that. Then they find themselves a husband and they can't do nothing. A man take a woman, the woman ain't got nothing. He sure love. He sure, that as a man he has the ability to work hard, take care of, and do whatever necessary to take care of his family. The woman looked at him like he's dumb. That woman knows if that man have $100, $200, $300 in his pocket, and she comes over there and she said, after he already give her what he's supposed to give her, if it's by the week or whenever he gets paid and he hit off with it, she comes back. She comes back. She comes back. And she don't understand this because of love. A woman might have a man, and every time that woman calls that man always on time. That man always on time. You know what she tell her friends? He's whipped. I got him whipped. Look. I show you I'll call him and he be there ASAP. Not even overstanding because of love and compassion that individual got for you. That person loves you, has a bond with you, and you're taking advantage of that. That man or that woman, you got a woman that meets a man, take him from the gutter, clean him up, make him shine, buy him a car. He never used to wear suits, but now he's wearing suits every day. All of a sudden he becomes a smart butt. He believes the woman is dumb. So now he takes her stuff and goes somewhere else and show off and take her stuff and bring it in. And this is why some men shouldn't have more than one woman. Because if you have one woman, or you have two women, why is it that when you give one woman something, you got to come back and take what you give the first woman to go give to the second woman? That's not right. That's why you shouldn't have two women, because you cannot take care of two. Some men, there are people that in polygamy, what they call that, and they have an overstanding. But there are some men that has their wives and running a racket outside, breaking these women's hearts, lying to them. Oh, I ain't got no wife. Where you live? Oh, I live over here. I'm here on vacation. Lying, they live in Queens, but this time they come to Brooklyn on vacation. And they show them a house in Long Island, they be in Long Island. It's a bunch of lies, deceivers. So we're going back to the concept of all of this sin and abominations and lies and fornicating and all that. This is why we are dying. This is why the time is at hand. Because too much of that, not just that, but the killing, the murdering, the government slaughtering, the mass, the food poisoning, and the wars and the rumors of wars and all the other things that we do on planet Earth. We do a lot, man. Everybody's playing a part. Trying to destroy the Most High will, the Most High way. Like I said, God created all the wonders of the earth. God created the trees, the fruit trees, the rivers. The Most High created 4 rivers. And these rivers plenish the earth with water. And the Most High even put water under the earth that fulfill the earth with water. There are places that is dry, and if you start digging, you'll find fresh water coming there, and you could drink that water. It's much more cleaner than the water that's coming from your pipe. God has designed this, the Most High has designed this universe as a paradise. But it's because of the hearts of men, and the disobedience of men, and the abomination of men, and the confusion and the how you call it? When you mingle the spiritual cherubim with the humans. Integrate. When you integrate with demons, then you make demons. People sleep with animals all over the world. And I see certain babies and certain children being born, and they want to lie and say it's a spiritual this. And no, you was in the bush sleeping with the horse. You was in the bush sleeping with the monkey. You was in the bush sleeping with the dog. And the remarkable something happened because the DNA sometimes stuff happens. Just like you take a lion and a tiger, you put them together, they will crossbreed. All right? Then you'll make these demons and y'all bring them in, try to make it look like these are normal children. Some of y'all call open gates and portals to call entities to grant wisdom and knowledge, and this entity curse your child. The child comes out looking like, and you're evil. That's why I told you about the book of Enoch. Y'all want to talk about the Bible and the this and the that. I know, we all know. They will never tell you about the book of Enoch. No pastor, no one will not come and pick up the book of Enoch and read from it. They will not. It's just like the Maccabees. It is hidden. Why? Why y'all got all the other books out, but y'all don't have these? Why y'all don't want to touch these? Why y'all don't want some people to know about these? Why y'all only bringing the ones that y'all have tempered with? The ones that holds the people, cause the people to go astray. The ones that brings lies. The ones that tells us everything that's white is pure. Lies. But y'all will not read. Y'all will not bring the book of Enoch. Y'all will not bring the Maccabees. Y'all will not bring the Apocrypha. Y'all will not bring these. But y'all will bring new translation. New translation. That's what y'all will bring, because y'all still have the idea to trick us some more. To tell us some more lies. To make up some more stories. We tired of the story. That's why the people is awakened. I told you all this. You see how much people, how much of us from all ends of the earth is rising on positivity. You see how much of us who's on the TikTok and all over, who's bringing the news, who's bringing the info, who's letting you all know the truth. The most I'm saying, that day the truth will reveal. Mamzi, make one of them boy there for me, please. All right? So, come out of sin, my people. This is what the Most High God is asking his people. He said, come out of sin, come out of abomination. Come out of their ways. Some of you are talking about, I don't go Africa. You think they don't have abomination in Africa? You think they don't have people that does things that my Lord does not is not pleased with in Africa? You think they doesn't have people in any walks of life? Wherever you go, there is sin and abomination. You cannot run away from it. But you could purify yourself from it. You could clean yourself from it. You don't have to be part of it. You could be in the world, but not of the world. I thought my Lord says this, be in the world, but not of the world. Why you don't want to be of it? A lot of y'all want to change your body parts because you're of the world. You're going to die with cancer. Your butt cheeks going to rotten. Your breast's going to decompose. All of y'all will go take out nose and put nose straight. The nose was big, you take it out, you make it long, then you didn't like it long, you make it short, then you didn't want it short, you make it curl. You gonna got cancer. Yes, it's not like I'm wishing that for you, but these are the judgments. Could you make yourself? Then you're over here changing body parts. Huh? Are you mad? Huh? Are you mad? So these are the things, the judgment is fallen upon you all by your works. By the works of thy hands you will be getting judged. Thou shalt be judged by thy works. You go, you change your nose. You had your nose like mine, a pom-pom nose. You say too big. Look, my nose. People could tell me my nose, I'm a dragon, I could breathe in fire. I don't care. That's how I come. I'm living like this. I will never go to a doctor to close it. So then I can't breathe. It's a reason God make the hole that big for me. Because he know I like to run. Yes. So you make it like that. I find out the purpose of my nose hole. Yes, I like it. My head is flat. I like it. I don't need a big, heavy brain. Head flat head is good. I accept everything that I come with. Y'all stop hating yourselves. Stop hating yourselves, bro. Accept how you come, bro. Don't false pretend this. Don't put things that you are not and say that's how you came. No, you didn't come like that. You accept that. You got addicted to your habits, so you become part of that. I'm talking naturally, the way you came in the world. No child born gay. No disrespect to nobody. No child born that way. That is something at a time, positions in life. How your moms treat you, what happens in around your surroundings, and stuff like that. Okay. People in me is a person. God has put me through tests. I've been accused many times in my life. I just been accused a couple of years ago about something that I don't know of. And I've been accused of it. Recently, you know, this person's son came to me with the same nonsense. And Ross, I am here, I'm not running anywhere. Give thanks. I'm not, because I know I ain't doing nothing. People just try to put you and make you feel guilty. But I know there's a God and I know I ain't do nothing. So I'm not running. Whatever it takes, I am willing. Okay? I have no guilty conscience because I have not done nothing. I don't know how I get into this, how my name called into this, but yes. And as time goes, I am going to say what, if it have ever gone to that path, I will unfold it to the people. But at the meantime, I'll keep it as that. Okay? But I'm saying you will be tested. Give thanks, my brother.
That's Double D animation stuff.
Who is it? Double D animation?
Yeah.
Blessed Double D animation. I appreciate it. So, people will lie on you. As I start doing my little stuff growing, they figure that probably I'm going to get rich. So they're already waiting for me to see how they could come to break me. Trying to break me down on some low, disgusting energy. I'll take care of people. I'm telling you. Listen. In this world,
God is good.
My Lord is always great. And even when people try to make you feel less than yourself, even when you're being accused, people will accuse you. People will rise against you. Whenever you're keeping yourself on the right angle, you will pay the price for other people's mistakes, for other people's wrongdoing. You will pay the price. A time will come that you will be dragged out of your house and taken to prison for no cause at all. Prepare for that. Prepare for that. You will find yourself in a situation that you don't even know how you got there, and you will be judged for it. And you didn't have nothing to do with anything. And it will look like, eyes is on you. And God knows you didn't. People tell lies. People are confused. Somebody tell a lie on me. So I say, okay, if you say that and you say that, and you'll feel so-and-so, go and get the police. Get the police. Lock me up. They have lie detector tests. Give me two. Put it on me. Put it on them too. Don't judge me. Because you saying I do this, put it on you too. Don't, not just me. Put it on you. I want it, if you gonna accuse me. Now after you accuse me, and I prove to the world, I will sue you. I will sue you. Because you're trying to break my name.
Defamation of character.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. Because I'm watching, if you do somebody something bad, bro, and that caused a lot of problems, why would you not want to press charges? Why would you not want to, do what you figure that person did to you is wrong? But you rather to, try ways to make me feel guilty. The son comes say, you want to talk to me? I'm talking to him. And then he's trying to embarrass me. And, I'm saying, bro, first of all, you came over there, you shake my hand. Now you talking to me. Now we talking. And at the same time we talking, you trying to embarrass me. So when I see what you're doing, I say, bro, I got to call your moms, bro. Not even knowing, I didn't have the number. I had to call, make my son call the mother. Okay? But what I'm saying is, in this world, you will go for tribals. Your good that you do will becomes your bad, bro. And you got to accept it. There's nothing. There's nothing. Your good will becomes your bad. Because it hits me hard. This person that I know from a child, that, I actually took care of, not only them, my son was living there too. He was a child too. It was on, I took care of them. This person, like I said, guys, I don't even want to get into it. I'm just waiting to see, because like I said, I have nothing to hide. And like I tell them, go ahead and do what you gotta do. You understand? Instead of persecuting me, because it's getting to me now. It being for this person leave where they was. That person that person had to be. That's over. How long they living there, man? 15 years. About 15 years where they living at. Okay. And I heard this like 4 years ago. I never remember. I heard it was a shock to me. I said with my mouth open. Okay. And I said, you know what? Let the person talk to me. And they said they don't want to. And I said, so what do you want to do? I shed my word if what you want to do. You understand? Calm us that. Call the authorities. Call the authorities. I have nothing to hide. You feel me? But all that is coming out now because I'm being progressive. I'm being progressive with what I'm doing. So, they're ready. But like I said, I have no guilt of anything. No guilt. That person leave where they leave and went another place, and I heard that person got raped. I heard that. And I never. But the funniest thing is, people, this particular person left at a certain age, moved. Everybody moved over there. They wanted me to move. I didn't want to move. I didn't like down there. It was too slow for me. I never moved. I stayed. There was after I was moving, they were still calling. My girl could tell you. They was calling. They coming down. I still give them oils, incense, everything. The little person grow up to 18 years old. When that person was 18 years old, that person drive from where they was to come to my house to collect incense. Now tell me something. You violate somebody when there was a certain time. Would they come back all the way back where you at to come to your home, tell me you want to use my bathroom? I always see you as a father. I grew you all as a father with my son. You always my stepchildren. I grew you all as my children. I don't have stepchildren. These children here was a set of children that I met the moms with. And I had one son, and I never ever in my life dropped her children at school. Neither ever picked them up from school. I heard in one thing that the little girl, that girl said, that one day I pick up from school. Bro, the only people that I pick up from school is my personal children. I have never picked up anybody else's child from school. I'm not a bus driver. I don't pick up people's children. Okay? For you to pick up a child from school, you gotta sign a certain paper. I've never signed no blue paper, no pink paper, no paper at all, stating to the state of New York that I'm being eligible to pick up anybody. So how could I come pick you up from your school, take you out from your school, and go where with you? Where's the records of that? Where is the records that I pick you up? So all these are things that I am waiting patiently for these people to try to play like they're gonna sing. Because this is things that she sang. Okay.
Anytime you're about to elevate, the devil
Every
always
time they did it 3 years ago, 4 years ago, they probably did, and I said the same thing, and they just fall back. I didn't hear nothing. The brother called, I spoke with him, and they didn't hang up on me. Okay, bro. People who do things, they hide. I'm not hiding.
You ain't do shit. You ain't got nothing.
I got mad ways so people could contact me, bro. I got mad ways so people can contact me. My face is on live screen every day, bro. I can't hide, bro. I'm not hiding. I'm here. So I want to know if you're going to keep accusing me or if you're going to press charges on me. Because I'm tired of it. If you say I do something, let me pay the price. You know what I mean? Because children are very tricky. Because I find it very difficult. Now, I have a friend. I'm looking for that friend. Well, because why I'm looking for that friend now? Because also I get to find out that the mother of this person told me that one night that she came home, I was out because I used to sell my incense and oils and stuff. I used to get up early in the morning, go and sell my stuff. I'm in the hot sun. Sometimes I'm coming, I'm all tired. My friend did help me to come upstairs, and we was there, we watched some movies, and I dozed off. But she said that when she came in, she saw my friend coming out from the bathroom. And I'm talking about, this is years ago now. She saw my friend coming out from the bathroom. And when she went into her daughter's room, she saw her daughter look kind of way shabby. But as a mother, if you see that, right, and your instinct tells you something, would you not say something? Because there's a man in the house, I'm in the house. Right? You have your own keys. Like when you come in, you wake me up. I was dozed up. I was tired. I dropped asleep. So right there and then, if you saw that, or you saw something that didn't look right, I'm the man of the house. You wake me up. Let me know what's going on. Tell me what's on your mind. You don't move for years and go wherever you go, and all this is popping. Because like I said, I know the guy. I just don't see the guy for a long time. And after that, imagine this. After all of that,
when you did speak to him,
when I did speak to the guy came back to the house. The guy came back to my home where I was living at that time, and the person had a friend. That guy ended up having intercourse with her friend. So if all that time that you knew something or that had happened or whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I was on the couch sleeping, and you had an idea. You should have said something. And even when the guy came back there, as a mother, if you know something, you should say something. You ain't saying nothing. But yes, down the line. Well, not yes, because like I said, I didn't even know this little girl went through whatever she went through. Like I said, this was a very nice little girl. I grew up a little girl. Everybody know I loved all of them. You know, there's a children that I bathed. You know, like I bathed my son. It was the three of them, my son Shakim, and Shakim could tell you that. I never bathed all three of them in the tub together, but the two sisters would bathe together. And after they done, my son would bathe first. The little girl had a rash on her stomach when she was a little girl. And this is how I started bathing this little girl. Okay, people. This is how I started bathing this little girl. And I'll tell you all something. Until today, I have my own daughters. You know, I don't bathe my daughters. I don't bathe my daughters. You can ask my wife. I don't bathe my daughters. I used to bathe like my son and then two little girls. And before I started bathing them two little girls, they always stay by the neighbor. The mom goes to work. I go sell my incense and oil, but I'm in the community. If they was hungry, thirsty, they knew where to come. But to babysat them, it was never me. It was the neighbor. A neighbor that was downstairs always watched them. And the mom's work, she came home like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I don't come upstairs until like 11:30 at night. I'll be out there. Everybody know I used to sell in East 21st Street. I stay out there, talking, all that. Or like I said, this little girl mentioned that I picked up from school, told mom one day I picked her up from school, which I never did. She was taking a bus. When her bus driver dropped her at the location, her one lady over there, they goes to that lady. Okay? That lady watched them until they mother come. Even sometimes when they the bus driver drive them at school, they don't even come upstairs after the mother comes from work. They still down in that lady's house playing. Okay? Or and she at that time when I did come up sometimes early, I would hear she tells them go take a shower. And these was little children. They were taking showers, but little children cannot bathe themselves. That's why that little girl ended up getting a rash. She gets the first one by her stomach. The second one was right under her belly button. That started spreading for a while. That rash was spreading. I was the one day when I see the rash is spreading, I asked the moms, I said, you need to take your daughter to the hospital because this thing's spreading. She said, yeah, she know. She told her to stop scratching it. It would itch and itch and itch and itch and itch. I started taking care of that. I bought a needle one day, and I bet you they might not even remember the good that I did. I bought a needle one day, didn't hold the needle, burned the tip off the needle.
Treatment.
Okay, back home treatment, okay? Because it would look like a ringworm that was spreading or something. So back home they said if you have a ringworm, you get a line on the brand new needle. You burn the tip of the needle and then stick it in the line. And I can't always rub it, scrape it around the ringworm so it don't spread. I did that. Okay. Then I was selling black soap. So a lot of black soap. When I bathed her, and at that time I was bathing a little girl and had no breasts. She didn't have no breasts. Okay? After I bathe her, I make her dry herself. And then, like I said, my son, we bathing her dry. Before she bathed, I put a little black soap on it. So it could raise the fungus. And then after, like 5-10 minutes on her thing, and then after she goes in the shower, she's a little girl. She can't scrub her back. I scrub everybody, my son, everybody, baby, everybody, powder everybody, dress up everybody. Oh, I didn't dress them up. But when they bathed, they went in the room. The girls went in the room. Sometimes I did lotion them because, like I said, there was little girls. Just like I do my son. Just like I do my son. They was my children. So I watch them as not just taking care of my son, but taking care of everybody. So but as soon as this little girl was a very shy little girl. She didn't really affiliate with anybody. I had to break her out of that. Okay? Break her out of that. Okay? And so this little girl, by the time that little girl reached like 10 years or 11 years old, something like that, mom decided they moved. Okay? But like I'm saying, if she knew that my friend did that, or she had a feeling, come to me, don't move and go any years after that. Maybe the girl was sleeping and felt that. Maybe she did. And not knowing that my friend was here and thinking it's me. I don't know. But do something about it. You know? Why now everybody, that's not my thing. That's not my line. I don't like little girls. Anybody will tell you that. If I talk to a girl, and in my time, and she was 15, 16, I walk away. I don't talk to little girls. Even my first wife is older than me. All my women are older than me. Except
I'm just like
except
one
her.
of the youngest ones that you ever
And my
had.
other baby moms. All the females that I ever had in my life was always older than me. So that's to show you I never liked little girls. So what the hell? So now everybody's like, they did. And I said again, I had my son to do a 3-way. I said, yo, put this little girl on the phone because I need her to tell me. If she's saying this, let me hate for myself. She doesn't want to talk. Okay, I understand. You don't want to talk. But why don't tell your moms what? But when you lie and say I picked you up from school, never did. I never stayed upstairs. I'm not a home-staying person. I used to sell oils and incense. If I'm not selling my oils and incense, I'm on my way to go buy stock. Where I'm getting time to stay with you? For what? Son, I had my own son. And when they was going to the babysitter, I never sent my son to the babysitter with them. I took my son with me. My son was always with me whilst there at the babysitter. Because I didn't want nobody watching my son. That babysitter, when she picked up the children from school, that lady had a long line. When she picked up my son, she dropped my son right on East 21st Street for me, and all the rest of the children go inside of the house. But all of a sudden, I hear this accusement. And it's really, really effing with me. So I saw the son recently telling me about he was a gangster. I said, bro, you was never a gangster. You was a good kid. Telling me I took his gun. I said, bro, I took your gun. I took the gun because you had the gun at a young boy under a bed that your little sisters was playing with. And I took it. I didn't keep it for myself. Your mom's come and asked for it to give it back to the owner. I gave it back. He gonna tell me, I know you used to hold stuff down. That boy was never, I saved that boy twice. One time he left going King's Plaza, he got locked up. And another time, he leave his mom's home and go inside of Van der Veer. They caught him with a gun that didn't have no clip and nothing out of it. I always been one who guide over this guy. Now this guy tell me he's not a man no more, he's not a kid no more. And I said, bro, have I ever been a bad person to you? A bad stepfather to you? Have I ever opposed you in any way from you as a young boy? He gonna tell me, oh, he know I'm ignorant. Yeah, I know I'm ignorant. I don't like people trying to bully me. See, I was living over there, and then your mom's moved and left me there. And tell me, hold the shit down. She owed rent. I paid her back rent that she did owe. And while I was there, she asked me that she have another son. He's in Washington, D.C. He wants to come back down here. Could I let him stay here? I said, well, I don't have a problem with it because your name and his name is the same name. My name is a different name. And if these people come and they might want, so I said, it's not a problem. In no time, the boy is living there. The boy tell landlord and me. He wants to raise rent on me. And his mom's is coming down all the time. And making it look like she done until the boy take me to court. For this place that if I didn't pay the back money, he could never get it to come. And then after a while, I was living there and I said, you know what? My name is not so-and-so. I went to court and the Jewish landlord tells me, come on his side because he wants this apartment. It was a big, huge apartment. He wanted it. And he says to me he was going to work something with me, either give me another apartment, if I would take sides with him. And I say, I'm not doing that. I'd rather leave this place. And I left him there. The brother came from prison threatening me. Are you going to break my neck and do this to me and do that to me? Where were you the time when your sister lose a job and she had none, didn't know when the children going to school, how they would get money to go back to school? I was here. These same children that is accusing me, fed them, took care of them, like they were my own. And then that's how you'll repay me back, by telling me this. And when I said, okay, if that's what you all believe, call the police. Put me in the lie detector. Have them hook me up. I'm ready for a hookup. Hook her up too. Let her go first. Because she's accusing me. Let her go first. I'll go after her. Because I could just pinpoint all her lies. So I want her to go first. The first question I want to ask them to hook her up with, to ask her, have I ever picked up from school? Because she said that. From the time she failed that one, this one I never pick up from school. 2 is when and where and what take place. Yeah, I want all of that. Answer that and then hook me up. Hook me up. I don't have time for this nonsense. But I know my Lord says you will be going for trials and tribulations. Because all the time I was in the streets. Oh yeah, Satan didn't like what I was doing. I was working for him. I was working for him. See, I don't want to work for this guy anymore. I don't want to deal with him no more. So now he wants to break me. But it ain't gonna work. I'm here and I'm not running. So I wanted to say that. I didn't really want to talk about it, but this been on my heart and I had to say. And that's to show you I have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I don't hide anything. It is what it is. Alright guys, so what it is? 1 hour? Oh, that's a long time. So guys, the black women, put the crown back on your head. Stop walking half naked. Respect yourself. Black man, respect yourself. Stop this the black woman then. They are gods. We are gods. Gods and goddesses on the earth. And remember, God is the Most High is just watching us. We are destroying ourselves. We are the ones that is just falling head over heels in sin and abomination. All praises unto the Most High. One love. I'm out. Peace.